Hello everybody, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, go ahead and click on that subscribe button. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. So as you can see by the title of this video, the thumbnail, the everything, today I will be talking about the 5 things that I love the most about Spain. Oh, by the way, I will be standing up the entire video because I am super excited about this and I want to like move all around, well, not too much, and also because I went to the gym 3 times in a row and everything hurts, so I am dreading sitting down. As I was saying, I'm going to be mentioning and talking about the 5 things that I love the most about Spain. 5 things that caught me by surprise, not shocking, but 5 things that caught me by surprise and I've also learned to love and appreciate and cherish because they're just that great, and I think it's beautiful. The very first thing is this thing called the siesta. Siesta meaning the nap, you know, a siesta, a nap, yeah. So the siesta, this one really, it really caught me off guard. Like, it's just, let me explain how it goes. So the siesta is a time in day where basically everything's closed, sort of, except like supermarkets, like Aldi and stuff. But it's the time during the day where people take a break. Like, say, for example, working people, they would leave their job, you know, close up for 2 hours and then come home, eat, and then sleep. Let me take my time to explain this. So on the first week, my first week here, I found out about the siesta, and it was very funny because I came home around, it was like 1:30 after class, 1:30 leading to 2, and then my flatmate came in, and then I had another roommate with me, and I was like, what is she doing here? Isn't she supposed to be working? You know, she left early this morning. I thought they're supposed to come back around like 4 p.m., you know, late at night. If you're working, you have a full day of working, you probably have a 30-minute break to eat lunch over there, and then there's no time to be coming back home. But yeah, my flatmate, the other flatmate, she came home and she started cooking and, you know, talking and having a good time. She was looking super relaxed, very relaxed in the middle of the day. So I'm like, you know what, maybe she's off early. So she cooked, she ate, she did all she had to do, and then she was like, okay, nena, me voy a descansar. I'm like, okay, just gonna take a little rest, a little break. So homegirl went and slept for like an hour and a half, more or less an hour and a half, and I was like, you know what, whatever. And then she picks her stuff, gets ready all over again. She's like, me voy a trabajar. That's the thing that caught me. I was like, what? But you came home though. She's like, yeah, we had the siesta, we have a siesta, and now we go back to work. So basically the siesta is around from 2 until 4:30, I would say. Everything shuts down, like not the supermarkets, pharmacies, no, but most businesses, for example, they take a 2-hour break and then they open up again. I did not know that. I thought it was a little odd at first, like if I make it home, I'm not leaving my house. Why would I leave my house? Why do I want to leave my house? That's just, I think at first that's really cruel, like, dang. But then I got into the labor market. I started to like work. I had an internship, and then at that time I had my internship in the morning, a couple hours, and I had to do a couple hours of my classes, go to my classes, and then my classes would finish by the time the siesta started. So I would be so tired and annoyed and just hungry. I literally went home, I cooked, I ate, and I would sleep for 30 minutes. My roommate would literally look at me like, you just slept for 30 minutes. And I have never, ever been so appreciative of 30 minutes in my life. So I don't really do the siesta thing. It's not, you know, I don't come home every day, or even when it's 2 p.m. I don't sleep or like take a nap, but I appreciate the concept. I love the idea of it now, and I think it's really cool. Plus the siesta around that time is the best time to do anything, especially grocery shopping or like shopping in general, because everybody's at home eating, taking a nap. It's empty, and I mean, it's the great time to be alive. La siesta. The next thing is the holidays. There are a lot of holidays. That's to say, you know, free days, days off, and stuff like that. But specifically, my favorite holiday here is Fallas. So from March 1st until March 19th, I believe, there's this thing called mascleta. And mascleta basically is these people throw and pop fireworks like their life depended on it. I don't want to say just people, that was bad, but like, basically, mascleta is they're just popping and throwing fireworks non-stop, every day non-stop. And I remember very, very clearly the first time that thing happened to me. I was walking to work. That's what I want to say. I was walking to work and I was in the city center, and then out of nowhere I heard this big boom, like, and I wasn't raised in a bad neighborhood or anything like that. Like, I'm not around a lot of shooting, but did I run the time that thing went off? I sure did. I took off. Roadrunner had nothing on me. No, I was just joking. But I did run. I kind of like ran a little bit, and then I noticed people were like walking very coolly, and I was like, okay, I guess we're not under attack. So what's going on? And then I went to see, and there it was, in the middle of Plaza del Ayuntamiento. They were popping fireworks, and I was just staring up all the smoke. And then towards the end, everybody was clapping, and yeah, it's a beautiful celebration. I don't know, I guess the whole fact, everything just stops for a couple of minutes, and then people just stare up at the smoke of the fireworks, because it's like midday, you know, it's not night, you can't see lights or anything like that, so you're just staring up at smoke. So it is, you know, it's really nice, and at the end, everybody's gonna clap, and then everybody just goes about their way. So there's that part of the fireworks. And then my favorite thing is they build these really huge, I don't want to say statues, like these, you know, these things you see in Carnival, they're like these big heads, and like, I don't know, they're so beautiful. I'll probably like put a picture somewhere on here, and they're very pretty, and it definitely shows that they put a lot of time and energy and money. Like, it is beautiful. I'll put a picture somewhere there. And you get to go there, you see them, you take pictures with them. And on the last day of Fallas, they just burn them. It's gone. And it's tradition. They do that everywhere. Just gone. Burn. Ashes. That part is still a little iffy to me. Like, I just think they're so beautiful, and then to just burn them, like the hard work. But you know what? Tradition. And also around that time, there's what's it called? Like the ambiance, like the atmosphere. Everybody just seems so happy, and you see everybody's like outside. Like, there are more people walking out. The youngsters, especially, they're always going out for you know, drinks. That lucky 16-year-old or 15-year-old who looked like a 21-year-old will walk out with like 2 bottles of vodka, you know, in his hands from the market. That's something I have to talk about. Why I can't have crushes out here, because everybody looks older than they are. Like, you know, irrelevant. And yeah, just like the atmosphere is different. Everybody seems happy. There's like, you know, bands playing in the middle of the street. Yeah, it's beautiful. So the next thing I want to go ahead and talk about is the puente, or bridge. Basically, the bridge or puente is another day you take because there is a holiday coming up. So let's say you have Saturday, you have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then since Tuesday is a holiday, you would also take Monday off, which makes it a long weekend. Make sense? So instead of having Saturday, Sunday, and Tuesday off, you also take Monday, because why the heck like not Tuesday, I'm off, so yeah, Puente. And I think it's also beautiful. I think it's really nice. I think it's fun just giving us that extra day off, because why not? You know, it's logical, it makes sense. I like the fact that it just makes sense to take the day off. That's what I really like. And yeah, that's it. The Puente is super cool, which gives me more time to do absolutely nothing, you know, stare at myself. The fourth thing I really like, you know, I really like it. It's this whole thing, the whole concept of tomar algo, or like going out for a drink. Let me explain. I know everywhere you could go out and have a drink with somebody, or like, you know, have a good time, but here I feel like the Spaniards do it so much better. I don't know, like, I guess it's the way they approach you, or me and my kids, they're always like, hey Chelsea, maybe vamos a tomar algo, and they have to, you know, to give you a little tap with it. Not only the people are always very open, and they call me Chelsea, not Chelsea. My name is Chelsea out here, by the way. And they're just, I don't know, there's just, the vibe is just different, because I'm very happy whenever somebody's like, Chelsea, vamos a tomar algo. Or like, we're in a group, say, vamos a tomar algo, chicos, esta noche, sí? And it's great, because it's not like you go out for like, you know, to the club and get drunk and bleh. No, there's literally a bar in every corner and every street, not just one, there are more than one bar in every street. And there's a specific spot you know to go to have beers or like a cocktail or just anything really. And you don't even need to have, you don't have to consume a lot. You don't have to eat or like go out to a restaurant. No. There are these little bars where you could go and have a beer or cocktail, whatever it is, and you have these little tapas and you have a good time, you talk, you watch other people, and it's just really a good time. Now, not so much because, you know, coronavirus, but before it was one thing I really liked. I was waiting for people to say, vamos a tomar algo. That's the type of thing I like, except, you know, when they're always like, for example, people in my class, like in the university, they're like, hey, let's go clubbing. It's like, why don't you guys go like get drinks or something? My friend and I, we like to go get cocktails a lot. Well, not a lot, but once in a while. There's our favorite spot to go drink cocktails, and it's just beautiful. I generally have a great time going there. Alright, so I got a little excited. I think I was speaking a little bit too fast. I'm gonna like slow down for the last thing. And the very last thing that I like about Spain is how close everything is, how easy it is to just walk wherever you want to go. Like the supermarkets, there's, you know, Consumer Mercadona, they're a competition, so if a Consume opens right there, you best believe you're gonna have a Mercadona just 3 steps away. So I like the whole competition between them. So you have like, you could easily walk to the supermarket, to the gym, to the city center, like the mall, or places like that. This is my, like, I walk everywhere I need to go all the time, unless if I'm feeling a little lazy or if I'm like in a rush, and I'll take the metro or the train, which is like 50 minutes depending on where I want to go. But usually I walk everywhere I want to go. I'm thirsty. I've been talking a little too much. As I was saying, everything is super close. There you have different options for everything. If you're hungry, there's always little bars like down the street. If just anything really, there's like a park if you want to go for a walk or like sit down somewhere. And yeah, I mean, that's about it. That's all. There's, you know, we got Fallas, there's the Puente, there's Tomar algo, there's what else there is? How accessible everything is. The Siesta. Did I say the Siesta? Yes, the Siesta. I think I couldn't. Yeah. And that is it. These are the 5 things that I absolutely love about Spain. I'm sure there's more, but for now I'm just gonna go with these 5